All right, let's dive in. Today, we're talking about what it really takes to build a great learning environment. We're going to break down the three essential pillars that make sure every single child doesn't just show up to class, but feels like they truly belong and can thrive. It all really boils down to this one simple but really powerful question. For a kid, a classroom is so much more than a place to learn stuff. It's like a second home. So, what's the magic ingredient that turns four walls into a place where they feel safe, where they feel like they can just be themselves? Let's find out. Okay, pillar number one. This is all about what a child sees when they walk into the room. It's about the incredible power of cultural diversity and just how huge of an impact it makes when a kid can look around and see their own life, their own world reflected right back at them. I love this way of thinking about it. A great classroom is two things at once. It's a mirror, where kids can see their own families, their own cultures, and feel celebrated. But at the same time, it has to be a window, a way for them to look out and understand the lives and experiences of their friends. That's how you build real, genuine empathy. So, how do you actually build these mirrors and windows? Well, it's all about being intentional. It means you fill the space with diverse art and photos. You stock the bookshelves with stories from all over the globe. And this one is huge. You have to create a safe space for kids to ask honest questions about their differences. And of course, that means making sure the adults in the room get the training they need to nurture that kind of empathy. Just imagine the little spark that happens when a child blurts this out. Wow. That's so much more than just a comment about a story, right? It's this powerful moment of connection. It's a kid feeling completely seen, valued, and understood. That feeling, well, that's the bedrock of all learning. And our second pillar flows right from that. This one is all about what a child hears. Because their home language isn't just a collection of words, it's a direct line to their identity, their family, their whole sense of self. For way too long, a child's home language was sometimes treated like an obstacle to get over. But we know now that's just completely wrong. It's the total opposite, actually. A child's home language isn't a barrier, it's a bridge. It's this incredible asset that connects their world at home to their world at school, and it makes all learning so much more meaningful. In fact, research shows us over and over that being bilingual is like a superpower for the brain. It boosts things like problem solving and creativity. And look, the difference in the approach here is like night and day. On one path, when you discourage a home language, the child feels disconnected. A part of their identity gets quieted and learning becomes a real struggle. But when you celebrate it, the child feels valued, their identity is brought to the forefront, and learning suddenly feels empowering. The outcome just couldn't be more different. So what does this actually look like day to day? It's simple stuff, really. It's having books and music and even labels around the room in different languages. It's encouraging kids to be the experts, teaching their friends a new word. It's inviting families in to share their traditions. It's all about creating this rich, vibrant environment where every single voice really, truly matters. And that brings us to our third and final pillar, a pathway to support. Because being truly inclusive also means recognizing that every kid's journey is unique. And that means you have to have a clear, caring process in place to make sure everyone gets the support they need to succeed. You hear a phrase like special needs referral process, and I get it. It can sound pretty clinical, maybe even a little intimidating. But let's just reframe that. All it really is a caring, cooperative pathway. It's a support system that gets rolling when a teacher and parents both agree that, hey, maybe some specialized help could really benefit this child. And this pathway has three really clear phases. It all starts with recognition, just observing, documenting, and then meeting with parents to create a plan together. That word is so important. Phase two is implementation, where a whole team, including specialists, comes up with strategies to use right there in the classroom. And if more support is still needed, phase three is all about connecting families to outside services. It's just a structured, collaborative safety net. So, let's pull all three of these pillars together now. While they each focus on something different, you can see how they all work to support the very same foundation, a truly inclusive classroom. Yep, it all comes down to these three core ideas. Kids need to see themselves, hear their own voice, and know there's a clear path to get support. At the end of the day, for any child to really thrive, not just get by, but truly thrive, they need these three things. To be seen for who they are and where they come from, to be heard in the language that's closest to their heart, and to be supported with care whenever they face a challenge. And this goes so much deeper than just checking boxes on some policy list. This is about human connection. These pillars are the fundamental building blocks for creating a genuine sense of belonging for every single child who walks through that door. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Just imagine, for a second, a world where every single classroom is built on these three pillars. If every child from their very first day of school felt deep down that they truly belong, what are they capable of? What could they achieve? The potential, it's just limitless.